Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to Tigers Franchise Season 6, and I couldn't be more excited about it, as I need to make a change there. Urias is still going to be our ace. Hunter Green's up and coming, though. We got him for 3 more years on a huge contract. Urias has still got 2 years left on his deal. And before I go any farther, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button. We're working towards 100. Why is okay, never mind. I had to figure out who was who there. We're working towards 100 subs. We're at 60 right now when I record this. Hopefully we'll gain a few more with this video, and I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing me. So here we go. That looks good. This is good. We signed William Contreras in the offseason. And yeah, we got opening day baseball in Tampa Bay on the road. We'll come out in the normal road unis. Urias on the mound, rolling out our normal starting lineup, minus Akil Baddoo. He signed with, who did he sign with? I feel like it was the Astros, but that could be wrong. I know Meadows did, but I'm trying to think if Baddoo did. Anyway, yeah, Akil Baddoo no longer a Tiger. Kind of a big hole to fill. We signed William Contreras. Oops, and here we go on opening day. In Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, and year 6 is about to begin with Logan Gilbert on the mound. 13-13 a year ago, 3.26 ERA, a 1.11 WHIP, 45 walks. He had an okay year. The ERA and WHIP was good. The record just didn't really combat or go with that. Luis Urias, the leadoff this season, hit 288 last year with 18 homers and 61 RBIs. And year 6 is officially underway with strike 1 to Urias here, 97 up in the zone. And here we go. Gilbert ready with the 0-1. Pitch on the way. Chop foul, and it's quickly 0-2 to Urias here in his first at-bat of the new season. And Gilbert ready with the 0-2. He'll wind and come home. Driven to right, and caught by the right fielder. That'll be a fly out to start the year. And this was their new look lineup. Urias leads it off. O'Neal Cruz, Darren Ortega, Juan Soto, Staub, Green, Riley Green back in the outfield. Ahmed Rosario, William Contreras, and Jordan Walker. And here we go. O'Neal Cruz stands in here. His first debut of the year. And it's 0-1 to O'Neal Cruz. Cruz looking to keep his tremendous career he's had here in Detroit going. Pitch on the way. Turned on. Way in the air. Just under it was Cruz. And that'll be caught again by the right fielder. 2 away now. And Darren Ortega hit 297 last year. 34 homers. 111 RBIs. And here we go. Gilbert ready's first pitch on the way. Swung on and missed by Ortega, and it's 0-1 here. 3 away from his 100 career homers. Pitch on the way. And it's 0-2 now to Ortega here. A little rusty right now. Here we go. Gilbert winds and comes home. 1-2 now, just off the plate. And Gilbert readies the 1-2 on the way. And it's 2-2 now. A whole lot of 2s for the first time of year 6 here. And here we go. The wind and pitch home. Turned on. Right field. It's deep. It's back. Looking up as Margot. And a solo shot for Darren Ortega on his first debut of the new year. Wow. Welcome, Darren Ortega. The little man with a big bat starts us off with a bang. Solo shot to right. And it doesn't get any better than that to start the year. And Juan Soto, always lethal, back again. 2-time MVP, didn't win it a year ago. But Ortega says no doubt about it, this one's gone. Crushes it out of here, and Juan Soto is in. 1-0 Tigers in the top of the first. Pitch on the way. Go! Stay fair! Down the line! Foul ball by about 3 foot. 0-1 here. Almost went back to back. Here comes the pitch from Gilbert on the way. Fouled off. 0-2 quickly here to Soto. And here we go. Logan Gilbert ready with the 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed by Soto for the third out, but we get one in the first there. Darren Ortega solo shot. And here we go. Julio Urias back on the mound. 18-7 a year ago. 2.64 ERA. 1.08 WHIP. He was just the ace he's been the whole time here. Emmanuel Margot will be the leadoff hitter for the Rays this year. And here we go. Urias driven to right. Riley Green on the run. Makes the grab. About 3 foot in front of the warning track. And we'll take a look at the Rays lineup. Brujan, Franco, Lowe, Rosarena, Tellez, Nolan Arenado, Leon Adamson, and Elijah Green rounds out the lineup. And Vital Brujan in here. I'm going to guess that's how you say it. 0-1 here. That's strike one. And here we go. The 0-1 home. Popped down the right field line. Arias on the run. Lays out. Can't get there. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch home. 1-2 here to Brujan. And ready with the 1-2. Urias will deliver. Chop foul. Urias over there at first. Gave a little effort. No real thing to chase though. And that's ball two. Here's the 2-2. Home from Urias. Chop to Urias, and he can't make the play. Riley Green up and fires it in. And that'll be the first hit of the year for Vital Brujan there. And Wander Franco, the phenom for the Rays, in here. And Urias comes home with the first pitch. Driven to right. Right to Riley Green. Makes the grab. Fires it into first. Obviously not in time. 2 away now. And a big out there from Urias. And Brandon Lau is in here. And the pitch from Urias. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1 here to Brandon Lau. Hits lefties really well. And here's the pitch on the way. Driven to right. Getting too much elevation. And Riley Green up and firing into third. Not in time. Good throw by Green, though. And that's why Riley Green's starting in right this year, is he has the strongest arm of any outfielder that we have. So here we go. Urias in a little early trouble, but that should get him out of it. Urias makes the play, steps on the bag, and ends the first. 1-0 Tigers after one. And Staub is in here. Hit 292 a year ago, 28 homers, 95 ribbies. And looking for a big year here from, I believe he's 22 now. And 0-1 to Staub here. Gilbert just pounding the strike zone. And I mean, what are you going to do? We'll start hitting him. Pitch on the way. 1-1 now. That one in the dirt. 2028 opening day for Tigers fans here. And here we go. The pitch on the way. I was late. 1-2 now. Timing's a little off on that one. And ready with the 1-2. Gilbert a wind to come home. Driven to left. Foul. Still 1-2. Those lights are extremely bright here in Tropicana. And here we go. The 1-2 on the way again. 2-2 now to Jonathan Staub. Making his first plate appearance here on the new year. Looking for him to make another jump this year. He made a huge jump a year ago. Fouled back, and we're looking for him to take another jump. I'd like to see his average get up to 300. We know his glove's always going to be there. Phenomenal defensive player. Pitch on the way. Driven foul again, but if he can get that bat going this year, watch out. I mean, he might end up being better than Ortega. I know that's a hot take, but man. Pitch on the way. Ball 3, full count. I'd argue he's a better defender, and if he can hit as good, that's what I'm saying would make him better than Ortega. And driven to left, bloop single, Jonathan Staub to start his year off, and he's 1-for-1 on the new year. And it's kind of weird that not being Akil Baddoo. Instead, it'll be another lefty in the form of Riley Green, back in the starting lineup, replacing Baddoo, and 1-0 to him here. Wasn't a full-time starter a year ago. And here we go, the 1-0 on the way. Driven to center, base hit. Staub's going to round and go for third. We're going to test the arm. Fires it in, not in time. Runners on the corners, no one out. Riley Green starts his year off with a single. And Ahmed Rosario back in the flesh and hitting seventh here today against Logan Gilbert. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on a good slider from Gilbert. Hung a little bit, but not really a bad, terrible timing on the swing. And here we go. The 0-1 on the way. 1-1 now to Amed Rosario, the veteran. He's kind of the veteran of this team, to be honest. 32 or 33 this year. And he's been a key part for us. Pitch on the way. 2-1 now to Amed Rosario. World Series MVP 2 years ago now. And he's been a vital part of this franchise. Pitch on the way. And pop to center. Green there. We can't send Staub off that, unfortunately. And that'll be out number 1 in the inning. Rosario pops out. And William Contreras, the newest Tiger, hit 276 a year ago, 15 homers, 74 RBIs, had a good year. And we brought him in. We're looking to get some offensive production out of catchers. And here we go. Gilbert delivers home. Driven to left. And caught by Rosarena. Staub will tag and come home. And that'll be his first RBI in the year. 2-0 Tigers. Good job by William Contreras. Very good fundamental baseball there. And Jordan Walker's in. We acquired him at the trade deadline. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. Now I'm forgetting all these guys. Riley Green off first. 2 away here in the inning. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1 to Jordan Walker in 2020. So 2 years ago. Yeah, okay, at the trade deadline. And here we go. Gilbert ready. Delivers home. 1-1 now to Jordan Walker. So still a very young player, up and coming, good defender. Well, not really. He's not very fast, but got a solid arm. Pitch on the way. 2-1. And he does damage at the plate when he gets hot, but he has cold stretches like we saw last year. Started out red hot and then just kind of struggled his way through the rest. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Whole lot of 2s here in the top of the second. Early on the changeup. Riley Green still on first. Pitch on the way. Ball 3. Full count. Green will be in motion on the pitch here. Rise waits on deck. And here we go. Ready with the pitch. Gilbert comes home. Swung on and missed. Down goes Jordan Walker. But we get a run there. 2-0 now. And here we go. Rowdy Tellez in. Pitch on the way. And it's 1-0 here. 238 career homers for Tellez in 11 seasons. And 1-1 now to the veteran here. So here's the 1-1 home. Chop foul. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 home from Urias. Chop foul again. Missed my spot there. And here we go. The 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed with a punch out. 1 away here in the bottom of the second. And ready with the 1-out pitch. Here comes Urias home. Check swing, strike 1. Nolan Arenado signed by the Rays in the offseason. Here's the pitch. 1-1. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Strike 2. 1-2 here. And here we go. The 1-2 on the way. 2-2 here to Arenado. And ready with the 2-2. Urias will come home. Chopped foul. Still 2-2. Try to blow a fastball by him. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Worked perfectly. Back-to-back strikeouts for Urias. And 2 away for, who is this guy? Is this Randy Rosa? No, Adamson. Okay. 0-1 to Adamson. Leon Adamson. And here we go. The 0-1 home. Driven to left. Foul ball. Walker giving chase. Not going to get there. 0-2 here. First round pick in 2024. Pitch on the way. 1-2. Is this probably not his major league debut, but chop foul here. 1-2 still. And here we go. Ready at the 1-2. Urias comes home with it. I don't even know how he got out to that. That was so far outside. And here we go. The 1-2. Home from Urias. Pitch on the way. Whole lot of 2s in the bottom of the second. And the pitch home from Urias. Check swing, they say you went. Strike 3. That'll end the second. And Luis Urias back in 0-for-1 with the flyout on the day. And Gilbert to go back to work here. Trailing 2-0. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed by Urias. And it's 0-1 here. And here we go. Gilbert ready. Pitch on the way. And chopped foul barely. 0-2 quickly here to Luis Urias. And Gilbert ready and comes home. 1-2 now to Urias. Juan Soto projected to lead the league in average and win the batting title at 308. And here we go. Pitch home. Fouled back. Four-seamer up and away there. 1-2 still. Logan Gilbert to wind and come home. Swung on and missed on a nasty changeup. And one away here. O'Neal cruising. Flew out his first time up. And here we go. Logan Gilbert ready. He winds. He delivers. 1-0 here to Cruz. He's been a crucial part of this franchise. Everyone on this team has been, but he was such a great acquisition. We got him at the deadline from the Mets in 2024, and he has just raked ever since getting here. And here we go. Pitch on the way from Gilbert. That was late. And that's flowing to left. Caught by Randy Rosarena, 2 away. And here comes Darren Ortega, 1-for-1 with a solo shot on the day. And Logan Gilbert winds and comes home. Oh, jeez. 0-1 to Ortega, way out in front of that curveball. And here we go. Wind from Gilbert. Pitch on the way. Late again. Pop. Catcher makes the play in foul ground to end the top of the third. And here we go. Elijah Green will lead it off against Julio Urias. Chop. Foul. 0-1 here. Here's the 0-1 home. Fouled back again. It's 0-2 now to Elijah Green. Another young Rays prospect, I'm assuming. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 looking. Not where I wanted it, but it worked great. And here we go. The first pitch home to Manuel Margot. Chopped out to the mound. Urias Fields fires the first, 2 away here in the bottom of the third. I'm pretty sure Contreras is wearing 24, which will have to change. That number's been retired by the community. Because Miggy will definitely get that jersey number retired. Chop foul. 0-2 to Brujan here. We're just going to try to freeze him. Fastball up and in on the way. Strike 3 looking. Down goes Brujan. What an ending of work from Julio Urias there. And Juan Soto leads it off. Struck out his first time up. Had his Tiger low in average last year at 289. Swung on and missed. 318 homers in 11 seasons for Soto. And here we go. Pitch on the way. 1-1 here to Juan Soto. And we know how great he can be. A down year for him. If a down year is hitting 289 and 40 homers, I want his down years. 1-2 here. Doesn't help when I swing at crap like that. Pitch on the way. 2-2 to Juan Soto there, and you get the Soto shuffle. And here we go. Ready with the 2-2. Gilbert to wind. He'll come home with it. Full count here. And it's full count. Staub on deck. And here we go. The payoff pitch on the way from Gilbert. Chop foul. Soto stays alive out in front of that slider. And here we go. Logan Gilbert's ready. He winds. He comes home. Chop foul. Just staying alive. Another perfect pitch there from Logan Gilbert to Juan Soto. And we'll do the full count pitch again. Here it comes. Ball 4, and Soto's on for the first time this year. He walks. And Jonathan Staub is in. 1-for-1. Singled his first time up and then scored one of our 2 runs. Soto on first. And here we go. Gilbert delivers. Swung on and missed. Staub takes a huge hack at that one. Just laid on it. And here we go. Ready with the 0-1. Gilbert readies. Delivers home. Fouled straight back. 0-2 quickly here to Staub. And he's notorious for hitting the ball the other way, so he's never really out of counts. He can just drive it the other way. And that one gets away from the catcher. And Soto will advance to second on the wild pitch. Staub in a big spot for an RBI now. And here we go. Gilbert ready with the 1-2. Pitch on the way. 2-2 now to Jonathan Staub. And here we go. Ready with the 2-2. Gilbert delivers home. And rolled over, but that'll move Soto to third and throw on to first in time. Staub grounds out. Soto moves to third, and Riley Green in. 1-for-1 with a single on the day. Just early on that, okay. And Soto off third. And here we go. Gilbert readies. Pitch on the way. 1-0 here to Riley Green. been here his entire career. We signed him to, I believe, a 2-year extension in the offseason. And here we go. Pitch home. 2-0 here to Riley Green. If you didn't see the offseason video, you got to check it out. Pitch on the way. 2-1. Now, we made some huge moves for this team. Moved some guys who have been here a while. Akil Baddoo left. And here we go. Pitch on the way. And that'll work. An RBI ground out for Riley Green. 3-0 Tigers now. And Ahmed Rosario in. He flew out his first time up. Just early on the circle change. And Gilbert winds and comes home. 1-0 to Ahmed Rosario. Gilbert, how many pitches is he at already? He's in the 60. Yeah, 63 already. This would be 64. Swung on and missed. Great change up there from Logan Gilbert. Good timing. So Rosario just swung and missed there. And here we go. The 1-1 home. Blew a fastball by him right down the middle. Rosario wasn't ready there. And it's 1-2 to Ahmed Rosario. And here we go. The wind from Gilbert. Pitch on the way. Whole lot of twos in the top of the fourth here. Opening day in Tropicana. And we love it, man. We love baseball. Pitch on the way. Froze me. Good pitch. That on the top of the fourth. We get another run on a Riley Green RBI ground out. And Wander Franco, the phenom, leads it off, and it's popped foul. 0-1 here to Franco. And here's the 0-1 on the way. Strike two. 0-2 here. Pitching it backwards. Pitch on the way. Driven to left. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's foul by not much. And here we go. Urias delivers home. Swung on and missed. Punches out Wander Franco for 6K. One away here. And Brandon Lau is in. And here's the first pitch on the way. 0-1 here to Brandon Lau. Urias has been amazing so far today. And it's 1-1 here to Brandon Lau. And here we go. Urias delivers home. Check swing. They say he went 1-2. The 1-2 on the way. Chopped foul. 1-2 still. And here we go. Urias 1-2 home. Still 1-2. Thankfully he missed that. We'll try this slurve down away. Swung on and missed with a punch out. 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. And Randy Arozarena stands in. Always a dangerous hitter, and it's 0-1 here to Arozarena. He was 2021 Rookie of the Year. Pitch home. 1-1 here to Arozarena. And ready with it. Urias delivers home. Driven to left. Jordan Walker on the run. Underneath it. And puts it away to end the fourth. Great job by Jordan Walker there. And another great inning of work from Urias. And here we go. William Contreras will lead it off. And here we go. The pitch home. 0-1 here to Contreras, who's going to need a number change after this game. We'll pick a fun number for him. Here we go. Gilbert ready with the 0-1 pitch on the way. And rolled over right to short. Good timing. Just rolled over. It fires the first. Franco records the out there on Contreras. And Jordan Walker and struck out his first time up. And here we go. Gilbert ready. Pitch on the way. And driven to right. Tried to bloop it. Heads up in the bullpen. And it's 0-1 here to Jordan Walker. And here we go. Here comes the 0-1 home. Driven to right again. That time a fastball. 0-2 here to Walker. Gilbert readies the 0-2. Pitch on the way. And froze me. And that'll punch Walker out for the second time. 2 away here. And O'Rise is in. 0-2 with a strikeout and a flyout. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Driven right to Franco at short. Fires the first in time to end the top of 5. Good inning of work from Gilbert there, and here we go. Rowdy Tellez leads it off. Pitch on the way. 0-1 here to Tellez. Urias delivers home. Popped foul. 0-2 quickly here to Tellez. Pitch number 52 from Urias on the way. 1-2 here. That slurve working good early. Even though he didn't get the swing there, it still just looks good. 2-2 here to Tellez. And Urias delivers home. Popped foul. Still 2-2. And here's a 2-2 home. Full count. Good take from Tellez. And here we go. Uriah is home with the pitch. Chop foul. Still a full count. Here comes the full count payoff pitch. Chop foul again. Tellez won't go down here. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Driven to right. Staub on the run. Calls off Riley Green and makes the grab in deep kind of T-leaguer range over there. And Nolan Arenado is in here. 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch on the way. And we get the call. 0-1 to Arenado here. And here's the pitch home from Uriah. It's 1-1 here. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Ah, jeez. 1-2 here. Here's the 1-2 on the way. Yes, he did. Strike 3. Down goes Nolan Arenado. 2 away here in the 5th. And Adamson is in. Pitch on the way. Driven to right. Riley Green under it. And makes the grab. That'll end the 5th. Uriah is looking phenomenal here. Problem is it's opening day. And Dakota Hudson will come into pitch. It's opening day. We don't want to kill his arm on the opening day of the season here. So we'll probably not send him too far. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Dakota Hudson into pitch here. Good timing, just missed it. And here we go. Hudson winds. He'll come home to Cruz. Driven to left. That'll at least be a single, obviously. He's going to round and go for 2. Fired in. They're not even going to try to get him. And that'll be a leadoff double on the top of the 6th for O'Neal Cruz. Good piece of hitting, driving it the other way. And Ortega's in. 1 for 2 with a homer on the day. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Chop foul. 0-1 to Ortega here. The little man with a big bat. He's a phenom. And he's only getting better. Still so young. Pitch on the way. 0-2 here. And man, what a pick he was in year 1. He's put this team over the top. I mean, Soto's helped a lot, obviously. That 2-time MVP. But Darren Ortega's been a key part for us. And that whole offseason was just huge. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And I'm praising him up, and he strikes out on me. But Juan Soto in here, 0 for 1 on the day. And here we go. Pitch on the way. 1-0. That gets away from the catcher again. Another wild pitch for the Rays. And Cruz is to 3rd now on the wild pitch. And Soto in a key spot to drive in a run here. And pitch on the way. Driven! Center field! That's deep. I thought that had a lot more carry than that. Cruz will tag. And what a throw, but not in time. 4-0 Tigers. Great job by Juan Soto. Doing a job. First RBI of the year for Soto. And Staub is in. 1 for 2 with a single and a run on the day. And here we go. Hudson will wind and come home to Staub. And it's 1-0 here. Slider low. 2026 Gold Glover. We didn't really win that many awards last year. Pitch on the way. Chop foul. 1-1 here. Staub readies for the 1-1. Hudson will wind. He'll deliver home. 2-1 here to Staub. Here we go. Hudson will ready the 2-1. Pitch on the way. Here it comes. No, he didn't. That was a ball. 3-1 here. Interesting. Okay. Here's the 3-1 home to Staub from Hudson. Pitch on the way. Driven! Right center gap. It's deep. It's back. It's caught in the gap. What a play by the center fielder there. Drove it, just not enough of it. And here we go. Elijah Green will lead it off. Uriah is still out there. And 0-1 here to Green. And we are going to get Jason Foley up and throwing here. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Chop foul. 0-2 quickly here to Elijah Green. And the pitch on the way from Uriah. Swung on and missed. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And it'll be Manuel Margot in here. Pitch on the way. Driven foul. Heads up over there. Nice play, ball boy. And here comes the 0-1 home from Uriah's. Chop foul again. 0-2 quickly here to Margot. And here comes the 0-2 home. 1-2 here. 1-2 on the way. Chop to Cruz at 3rd. He fields. Up and fires. 2 away now in the bottom of the 6th. And Vidal Brujan. Okay, here's the Vidal Brujan in here. 1 for 2 on the day. And here we go. Pitch on the way from Urias. 1-1 here with 2 away. And pitch on the way. 2-1 to Brujan here. Here's the 2-1 home. Swung on and missed way out in front of that. A whole lot of 2s in the bottom of the 6th. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Full count here. Franco on deck. Pitch on the way. And foul ball here to Brujan. Urias readies. Here's another payoff pitch. And he walks him and... We'll probably get a mound visit here. I don't know if we're going to pull him right yet. Foley's ready. Well, we're going to leave him in for this. Pitch on the way. 0-1 here to Franco. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and it's 0-2 here to Wander Franco. Here's the 0-2. Did he go? Yes, he did. That'll end the 6th, and that'll probably end Urias' day. A great start from Julio Urias. And we'll get Jason Foley and probably Jose Quijada warming up here. We lost a lot of our bullpen and free agencies. Here we go. Dakota Hudson delivers to Green and driven right to Franco at short. Fires on the first in time. 1 away here in the top of 7. And Ahmed Rosario is in 0 for 2 on the day. And here we go. Hudson readies. Pitch on the way. And it's 0-1 here to Rosario. Takes that slider. And here we go. Ready with it is Hudson. He'll whine and come home. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-2 here to Ahmed Rosario. Nah. And here we go. Hudson home. Pop to right. That's going to be a tough play. Not really. That was actually deeper than I thought it was. It caught by the right fielder. 2 away here in the top of 7. And William Contreras is in 0 for 1 with the sac fly on the day. And here we go. Hudson will whine. He'll come home. Swung on and missed. Contreras takes a big hack at it. It's 0-1 here to the newest Tiger. And here comes the pitch on the way. 0-2. And ready with the 0-2 is Hudson. Here's the line. Pitch on the way. 1-2 with 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Royals start the year with 7 top 100 prospects. Here we go. Pitch on the way. And that's driven to left. And caught in left center by the center fielder to end the top of 7. And we will bring in Jason Foley here. His first appearance of the year. I think he was in the minors all year last year. And pitch on the way. 0-1 here to Lau. 4-pitch mix out of the pen. Pitch on the way. 0-2 now to Lau. And here's the 0-2 on the way. Chop foul. Good job staying alive there by Brandon Lau. And here we go. Pitch on the way. 1-2. Here comes a 1-2 home. Chop foul. That's actually a perfect strike pitch. And here we go. The 1-2 on the way. Driven up the middle. Rosario's right there. Fires the first one away in the bottom of the 7th. And here we go. Randy Arozarena is in. Pitch on the way to him. 0-1 here to Arozarena. Here we go. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch home. Driven foul. 0-2. Heads up in the bullpen. And here comes the 0-2 on the way. Strike 3 looking. Down goes Arozarena. Jason Foley looking good here. And Rowdy Tellez is in. 0 for 2 on the day. Pitch on the way. And it's 1-0 here. Here comes a 1-0 home to Tellez. And it's 1-1 now. Tellez facing a righty for the first time today. We know he has a ton of pop in that bat. And here we go. The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed. Great changeup. And here we go. The 1-2 on the way. Pop. That's going to get down for a base hit. Wow. Rowdy Tellez rounds and goes for second. Walker up. Fires it into second. Not in time. That'll be a double with 2 outs here for Rowdy Tellez. Just a bloop single. And Nolan Arenado's in. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Great slider. And here we go. Pitch home. 0-2 here to Arenado. And here's the 0-2 home. 1-2 now to Nolan Arenado, one of the best third basemen probably of all time. And it's a whole lot of twos in the bottom of 7, at least defensively anyway. Pitch on the way. Chop foul. Still 2-2 here. And here we go. Pitch home. Did he go? No, he did not. Full count now. And I don't really know who's up next. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 looking, doesn't matter. That'll end the 7th. Big punch out there. And Jordan Walker leads it off. 0-2 with 2 punch outs on the day. And here we go. Dakota Hudson readies and winds. Pitch coming home. Driven to center. Put a charge into it, but I don't think it has enough. And it doesn't. Caught by the center fielder. 1 away here. Good contact. Just right at someone. And they got 3 righties. We'll get Matt Brash ready to go here. We'll probably bring him in. And here we go. Raya's in. 0-3 on the day. And here we go. Pitch on the way from Dakota Hudson. Swung on and missed. A good changeup. 0-1 here. Good timing. Just missed it. Okay. Here we go. The 0-1 on the way home. 1-1 now to Luis Arraez here. 24,000 here in attendance at Tropicana to watch their team get spanked. No, I'm just kidding. And it's 2-1 here. And Hudson readies the 2-1. Here's a wind. Pitch on the way. Driven up the middle. And caught by the center fielder. Hit it too hard, Luis. Got to work on that. O'Neill Cruz in. 1-for-3 with a double and a run on the day. And here we go. Dakota Johnson, or Johnson, that's the actor or actress. 1-0 here. Dakota Hudson, more so, is in here, or pitching here. O'Neill Cruz in the box. 1-0 count. Pitch on the way. Driven base hit, right side. And we got 1 on with 2 away. Cruz with a second hit on opening day. And Ortega will come in to hit here with 1 on and 2 outs in the inning. And we're sending Cruz right away. Pitch on the way. Cruz got a great jump. That'll be a strike. Throw is not in time. Cruz swipes second, the first stolen base of the year. And Ortega down 0-1, but we know he can drive in runs. We're not worried about it. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Whoa. 1-1 here to Darren Ortega. The little man with the big bat has a homer today on opening day. And here we go. Ready with it is Hudson. Pitch home. 2-1 here to Ortega. And it doesn't get any easier at any point in this lineup because you just follow it with Juan Soto. And here we go. The 2-1 on the way. Driven up the middle. And down for a base hit. That'll be an RBI single with 2 away in the top of the 8th for Darren Ortega. His second hit of the day. Great piece of hitting there. Right back up the middle. Juan Soto is in. Ortega off first. Pitch on the way. Chop foul. 0-1 here to the 2-time MVP. 2-time Tiger MVP. And here we go. The 0-1 on the way. Chop foul again by Soto. 0-2 here. We'll probably send Ortega here. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Jonathan Taylor just requested a trade from the Colts. Interesting. And here we go. We'll bring in Matt Brash here. Acquired him last year at the trade deadline. And here we go. Pitch on the way. 1-0 here to Adamson. And ready with the 1-0 is Brash. Here comes the wind. Pitch on the way. Popped foul. Rise on the run. Can't get there. And here we go. The 1-1 home from Brash. Driven. Arise makes that play right into his chest. 1 away here in the inning for Elijah Green. Struck out twice today. Here we go. Brash will wind and come home. 0-1 here. And ready with the 0-1. Brash will wind. Pitch on the way. Driven. Arise makes another great play. He's been busy over there. 2 away now in the bottom of 8 for Manuel Margot. Back to the top of the order. And here we go. The first pitch to him is a check swing. They say he went 0-1 here. We'll pitch him backwards. Pitch on the way. Can't miss there. 0-2 now. And now we gas it up. Up and in here. Pitch on the way from Brash. Just missed. 1-2 here. Here we go. Brash will wind. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That'll end the 8th. 5-0 Tigers. Great pitch from Matt Brash, and Staub is in 1 for 3 on the day. And here we go. Hudson into the line. Pitch on the way. Driven right to the third baseman. Hit it hard, just right at him. 1 away here in the inning. 108 exit velo. And they got switch, left. We'll probably just bring in Quijada. Okay. Riley Green in here. 1 for 3 on the day. And here's the pitch to him. Driven up the middle and down for a base hit. Green with his second hit of the day. And we got 1 on with 1 out in the top of the 9th here. Good hit there. And Ahmed Rosario is in here. And Hudson ready with the first pitch to him. Here it comes. 1-0 here to Ahmed Rosario, the veteran of the Tigers. And here we go. Green off first. Pitch on the way. And that might get down. And it will. Base hit. And we'll go station to station there. 2 on with 1 out now. And that'll be it. Brian Burr will come in here to face William Contreras. I thought he was a lefty. I guess I'm going crazy. Here's the pitch. Oh, God, that was slow. 0-1 here to Contreras. 3 pitches, okay. And here we go. Ready with the 0-1. Burr comes home. 1-1 now to Contreras here. And not Wilson Contreras, William. As here we go. Ready with the 1-1 is Burr. Here's the pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. 2-1 here. That was a protection swing. That's what I'm claiming. They project the Twins to win the AL Central. I respect that. Here's a 2-1 on the way. Pitch on the way. Oh, I just couldn't swing. 2-2 here to Contreras, who's going to need a new number after this game. And here we go, the 2-2. Home from Burr. Driven to right center field. And caught by the center fielder. Riley Green will advance to third on the tag there. And runners on the corners with 2 away. Hit it deep, just not deep enough. And Jordan Walker's in. 0 for 3 on the day. And Rosario off first. We're going to send him here. Pitch on the way. Ah, I was early. No, I can't miss that. 0-1 here. Guess what? We're sending him again. Burr ready with the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. And throw is... Rosario was literally out by 13 feet. And here we go. We'll bring in Jose Quijada here. And here we go. Looking to close out an opening day win. Quijada winds. Pitch on the way. 0-1 here to Vidal Brujan. And here comes the 0-1 home to Brujan. 0-2 now to the young man. And here we go. The 0-2 on the way. Here it comes. Oh, shoot. 1-2 now. And here we go. The 1-2 on the way from Quijada. Here it comes. Delivery. Short 3 looking. 1 away. And beautiful pitch from Quijada there. And Wander Franco is in. And here we go. Quijada will wind. Pitch on the way. 0-1 here to Franco. Thankfully, he was taken there for some reason. And here's the 0-1 on the way. Driven right center field. Riley Green on the run. Makes the grab. 2 away. We're an out away from an opening day victory here. And Brandon Lau is in. And here we go. Quijada will wind. Pitch on the way. 0-1 here. And here's the 0-1 home from Quijada. And chopped on the ground. Stop Fields. Fires to first. That'll end the game. Tigers win here on opening day in Tropicana Field. And Julio Urias gets a win. Good hitting on opening day here. Good win for the team. And 1 down on the quest for now the 4 in a row, I guess is what we're going for now. Urias gets the win. Gilbert gets the loss. And we get the shutout, 5-0, 3 hits in total for the Rays. We had 8, which resulted in 5 runs. Darren Ortega hits a homer. What a fun game. A lot of RBIs all around. We just played a good game there. I'm happy for the team. And you can never be upset about starting the year 1-0. And then we get a day off. And then, okay, fix that. Fix that. Hunter Green will be on the mound here in game 2. Obviously, we won't play it. We'll be, like, doing what we've been doing with the Simmons and all that. But I need to change numbers real quick. William Contreras. Edit player, general. We are going to throw him in, like, we'll have him wear 47 looks right. I don't know why, but 47 looks right to me. So we'll have Contreras wear 47. I'm just making sure everyone else's numbers are right. It looks like they are. And Ray Duke in his first start goes 7 2/3, gets the win, 6 Ks, a .91 whip, so only probably gave up 1 or 2 hits. He is becoming a monster in the minors. Like, he might be up by the end of this year, which kind of means Jackson Joe better have, I don't want to put pressure on him, but he better have a good year. Because Ray Duke's coming, man. 20 years old, throws straight gas. I'm excited for Ray Duke. The bullpen we're probably going to have to try to improve again this year at the deadline. That's the hope. We got Dominguez coming up through. He's 22 this year. We got a lot of talent in this organization. I'm really happy with how we've stayed consistently good this whole time. Brady House on the MLB roster finally. Cleveland McFadden, who we traded for, went 3 for 5 in his first AAA start. Had 2 RBIs, struck out once. Look at him go. And he's a utility player. But that was a great find. Staub, I'm excited. It's going to be a fun team. Another fun year for us. And I can't move him down, can I? So, yeah, I think that'll probably wrap this episode up. And the next one will be kind of simming through the first half like we did last year. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate everything you guys do. Every time you guys do, I mean. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.